Welcome to my channel, guys. If this is the first time you're seeing this channel, subscribe and stick around. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick breakdown of the purpose of this channel. This is not a channel where we show biasness or we come and chat foolishness. This is a safe space where whatever team you support, you come and your voice and we talk the game. I already have a few guests lined up. Reggae Man U man, I go pass through. National, now left out Chelsea man. We know Felix, Real Madrid fans. So we have a lot of people that are gonna pass through, and some may do via satellite, some may actually drop by. So this season we have a lot of talking points that we're gonna go into. A lot. We actually think this season is already a very historic season. It's going to be the first time we have so many new faces, new managers in the league. I think we have like 7 so far, or 9, somewhere around there. I see Newcastle get a new manager recently. So the big question them off the bat now is, can Arsenal defend the Premier League? I personally think they can, but they won't. Liverpool's response. Liverpool need to come back, Let's be honest. Liverpool need a bounce back season after that catastrophic season last season. Man City also need to reply, even though them come second, but this season I gonna really show if Man City was Man City or Man City was Pep City, if you get the drift. Manchester United, my club, was last season a little, what you call it, beginner's luck or a little luck for Carrick, or is he gonna really maintain the that tenacity and that flair that he started his coaching career at United with? I'm gonna say one thing on the Michael Carrick thing though. I was able to watch a Man U training session. Not the whole thing, of course, some little clips. And I gotta tell you, the man have them a play some pressing football. And not the pressing football like a couple man was saying last season. The man them a press and a knock the leather. So I love what Mr. Carrick do with the team. Alright? I love what Mr. Carrick do with the team. Them outside. Yeah man, them tactics, them coaching tactics, so I'm have to play them, them respond to him. Cause that's one thing I watch, as a youth we grew up in a football and at multiple different levels. Never got pro, but we play the thing for some colleges in New York, and we play some competitive game. You see, one thing I always watch is training. You see how you train, they say a lot about how you play the game, Yeah man. That's why I was never a fan of the players who could play, but they never show up for training them in discipline. I don't care how good you be. If you're not come at training and you're in discipline, I don't want nothing to do with you. Not gonna call the name, but you know them type of players. Back to the talking points. The biggest transfer winner so far, with what, less than 2 weeks, around 2 weeks to go. I don't see. I know the last week or the last 2 weeks, like no, it's going to be more business getting done. But so far, as of today, who got the best signings? I think Tillemans to United is a pretty interesting signing. There are 2 signings that everybody's making fun of, and I won't, because I make fun of one. So the 2 signings is Henderson and Welbeck to Chelsea. While I make fun of one, I make fun of Henderson. I personally think Henderson is one of the most overrated player ever walk on the pitch. I think you could get something from Welbeck. I think we got to watch that Welbeck thing. I think you could get at least 15 goals to the Welbeck. And if Chelsea play Welbeck in a role where he's just mentoring the younger kids that's coming in and, just like some experience in the locker room and giving you 15 goals, careful of that. There could be something there. The best bargains. There's also some bargains. There's some players that some clubs got for nothing. The Golden Boot race this season. I think Gyökeres makes a strong case for himself last season. I'm not a fan, but you got to be one thing you're going to find out about me. There's no bias here. Open free space. We talk logic. We talk logic. We talk facts. And like him or not, Gyökeres did make a case for himself last season, so you can't ignore that. Benjamin Sesko also did when you compare to how many games he played, because you got to remember he didn't play a lot of games, so his goal to game ratio is pretty good. So with a fit Benjamin Sesko, and I don't know if you guys see that man recently, man, that man is bulking up. So with a fit Benjamin Sesko, that's bulk up. I think there's something there too. So, Erling Haaland, of course, you can't write him out. Is there a surprise? Is there a surprise breakout player? Alexander Isak. Is this going to be the season? A lot of the time, players make big moves and they go to a team and they never got that initial breakout season, their first season. Sometimes it's the second season, man. Yeah, you see it with a lot of players over the years. Sometimes it's that second season. So, third season sometime. So this is a season for Isak to really, break ground at Liverpool. Look at some of the worst signings so far. I see some signings. I think we talk about the Welbeck, the Henderson to Chelsea. I think that's one of the worst signings. Anywhere Henderson go, I think it's the worst signing. I am not a fan of Henderson. Nothing against Liverpool because that's where he's more, associated with. Just not a fan. Who will be the first manager under pressure? There's a lot of talking points, guys. I'm going to do videos breaking these down. I'm not going to promise you a video every day or every week or every 2 days. It's just, when we have the time, I'm going to, of course, make the time for the subscribers and the viewers, make sure that, we catch up and we talk, drop some comments, feel free to engage. I don't care where you are. I could take the banter, I could take the nonsense comments that's coming. I could take it all, guys. We've been there, done that. I've been doing YouTube and social media for years. I've seen everything. You guys are going to come on here and say and do that. Going to make me do anything. Relegation battle. Well, you guys think going to get relegated? I know it's a brand new season. Some of these teams, Ipswich, some of these teams, I'm excited to see. Hull City. It's always been a team that I always support. The last name is Hull, maybe that's why. Who's the biggest tactician in the Premier League right now? Is it Arteta? Is it Xabi Alonso? Is it De Zerbi? Is it Emery? Is it someone else? As much as I'm a Man U fan and I like what Carrick is doing, I haven't seen the tactical side of Carrick yet. I've seen it, but I've seen it at a basic but mastered the basic level, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I haven't seen it as a top level. I've seen it on the basic stuff, and I'm always think it's always good to master the basic. So be brilliant with the basic is what I'm trying to say. And I think Carrick's done that. To take it to a next step, I have yet to see that from Carrick, so I won't be biased and say Carrick, but I like what Arteta's have done. Unai Emery, you can't deny that man tactics, but I want to see him in the league. Cups, yeah, that's his thing. I want to see him, finally. I don't think he's going to do with Aston Villa, but I want to see him get a trophy, some other than the Europa League. Who's the most underrated player? The biggest rival match this season, there's a few with West Ham's no longer there. How is London looking this season? Champions League hopes. Who's going to be our surprise push for Champions League? So not to draw this out too long, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. So these are just some talking points, think about it. I'm going to do some more videos when we get closer to the league, to talk about specific topics. Most times I'm going to have a few people either joining me next to me or probably up there somewhere in the corner. We're going to talk some Premier League this season, guys. We're going to talk football in general, Champions League, La Liga, Eredivisie, Portugal, everything. We're going to talk football this season, guys. You guys call it soccer, we say football. We're going to talk some football. All right, so again, make sure you subscribe. Don't miss it. I do a lot of funny shorts. Some don't take those, guys. That's just banter. The whole World Cup nonsense with Messi, that's just that. So this is my first formal fully video, letting you guys know what's coming and what to expect. All right, so Drogba, another Chelsea fan, but the name somewhat stuck on me from I was a kid. Well, from Drogba came onto the scene. So I'm going to promise next video I'm going to tell you guys how I got the name Drogba, why, and why did it stick, and why I never fight it. As a Man U fan, being called Drogba was a bit weird because, Drogba history with Man U back in the days. The man the village. That's all I'm going to say. So thanks you for watching, guys. Please subscribe, like, share, help me grow this channel. And yeah, we're just going to hear for some football talks. Nothing too personal, nothing too serious. If you can't take it, just keep scrolling, guys. Peace.